Merry Christmas, Murasagas. We have a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Wake up. Get you some coffee, fellas. Wake up. It is Christmas time. Merry Christmas. You guys see I'm rocking my a Christmas Story sweatshirt right here. It is Christmas Day. Wake up. I know you guys have been up all night wrapping gifts and putting together the train sets and all that kind of stuff. But it is time to talk about some fragrances on Christmas Day. I mean, what else would I be doing, man, on Christmas Day? I mean, of course, I'm going to spend some time with the family, but I'm going to have some coffee and I'm going to talk about some fragrances as well. So if you guys want to hear about a good deal, I know it's Christmas time, and I know you guys have already been spending some money, but we're going to talk about that as well. Let's just get into it. YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I talk about fashion and fragrance on this channel. So if you're into fashion and fragrance, I hope you guys won't mind subscribing to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon as well. That way when I upload new content, you'll get notified. Like I said, guys, in the intro, I understand it's Christmas time, and I know you guys have probably already spent a lot of money. You know, I have too. But I had to bring you guys this video because there is a fragrance sale that is going on right now. It's only going to be for 24 hours. And this video is actually being brought to you guys by my good friends over at fragrancebuy.ca. They are probably the leading discount retailer in Canada. All right, so I'm partnering with them on this video to bring you guys a little bit more Christmas cheer. Now, if you guys are anything like me, again, you've already been spending money on gifts and stuff like that, it's okay to get something for yourself now, if you haven't already. And although I've bought a few fragrances this week, honestly, admittedly so, there is one that I saw on their website that I'm still going to get, and it's very expensive, so I'm going to use this code to make sure that I save, because this savings is going to make a big difference on this fragrance. So anyway, I got 10 fragrances on the site that I thought were really good deals that I want to introduce to you guys too. So if you want to see what's on this list, 10 great fragrances that I think you guys may be interested in adding to your collection at this discounted price. If you want to see what's on my list, you guys know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Be right back.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, so when I said I'm partnering with fragrancebuy.ca, they sent me one of the fragrances that I want to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and open the video with said fragrance. Now, this fragrance comes from the house of Bond Number 9. And honestly, I have so many fragrances from Bond that I didn't really think that there were a whole lot of other fragrances that they offered that I really wanted to add to the collection. I thought I had kind of explored the collection very thoroughly and picked up pretty much all the bottles that I wanted. But over the last couple months, I would say there is one that's been constantly catching my eye. And I did like some of you guys. You know, you put it in your cart and then you don't get it, and then you put it in your cart again and then you don't get it. You know how we do. You know, I can go to some of my favorite websites and it's probably still sitting in my cart. So when this opportunity came by and they were gracious enough to send this to me, thank you very much, Fragrance by CA, because this is one I have wanted to add. And again, it's from Bond Number 9. It's from the Dubai collection, and it's called Amethyst. Now, here's the presentation on it. I love this color, man. You guys, if you aren't familiar or if you don't remember, I picked up another fragrance from Bodicea Victorious called Amethyst as well. And it has the same color. Of course, that's the whole thing. Amethyst is purple color. And the presentation on these Dubai fragrances are crazy. They retail for $500. Yeah, I know. But that is the retail price. But the presentation, man, they do give you, if I could say so myself, your money's worth on the presentation. Look at this box. The box is like, has this velvet texture on the box. Of course, the Bond Number 9 emblem there. Oh man, the box is absolutely gorgeous. Again, you don't throw these boxes away. All right, so then you open the box, and it's kind of like a mirror there, right? And then the fragrance rests in a velvet kind of textured material here in the box. Again, presentation is top notch, man. Let's check that out. So that's the presentation on it. So I would say if you purchase a fragrance that was this expensive, although of course a lot of you may not agree with doing that, and that's fine, you know, to each his or her own. But if you do, this is the kind of presentation I would expect if I'm paying a lot of money. So anyway, this is the bottle, and this is one I wanted to add, guys. It to me is a very, very nice scent. You know, this is one that has a very unique combination of notes. Rose, you get some lily in here, so it's very floral. But then you have these other very warm, almost balsamic kind of notes in here. You have some patchouli, you have tobacco in here as well. Oh my God, this is so good. It's such a unique fragrance. So I'm very happy to have this in my collection. All right, very happy to have this one. I have worn it on skin, and I got great performance from it. Most of the fragrances from the Dubai collection perform really well, but it is a very welcome addition to my collection. So again, thank you fragrancebuy.ca for this particular fragrance. I'm glad to add it to the collection. Now on to what I think are some great recommendations for you guys. I didn't bring these two fragrances down, but let me mention, I saw on the website Mercedes-Benz Club Black, $29. Thank me later. Also a fragrance that has been said to be discontinued, which is Ferragamo, Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo, which is that gourmand that has the tiramisu, said to be discontinued. I think I saw it on there for about between $46 and $49. So if you've been trying to get that one, it's hard to find, but that's a steal. So make sure you pick those up. But I wanted to kind of focus more on niche stuff because on average, of course, they're more expensive. Guys, go get this one from the House of Mancera, Cedrat Boisé Intense. This was listed on the website. I want to say it was $100. Now, again, you guys are going to be able to save an extra 10% on the entire website. You got to use the link. Use the link, all right? Use the link that I'm going to leave down in the description. You'll get an additional 10% off by using the code BOXDAY. Use the code BOXDAY to get an additional 10% off. This is, you know, pretty much site-wide. And this is in addition to some other door crasher deals that they're going to have that's going up to 75% off of a full retail price. The sale is crazy, honestly, that they're having. So make sure you check it out. And they're going to have a curated collection of niche fragrances as well. That you'll be able to get 12% off with the code NICHE12. So make sure you click on the link and check this stuff out. I will have it linked in the description and I'll pin it in the comments as well. But Cedrat Boisé Intense, a more intense version of the original Cedrat Boisé. You know, this is to keep this really simple, guys. This is not really about going into notes and things like that, but this is an amazing fragrance. And on that site for $100, and then again, you'll be able to get an additional 10% off. It's a steal. You cannot beat that. Now, another fragrance that I really love, and this is one of my favorites, this is Casa Margaux 1888. You guys know how much I love this fragrance. I talk about it all the time. Definitely in my top 25 fragrances in my entire collection. And that's saying a lot because I have a lot of fragrances, okay? And again, this one has that carnation in it, man. That carnation and sandalwood. Amazing fragrance. And I gotta see what this one is going for. I saved all these so I'll be able to tell you guys exactly what they are going for. And this particular fragrance is going for $146. All right, so for $146, that's an absolute steal. It retails for close to $300, and again, you'll be able to get that extra 10% off. So this is one that I highly recommend, so make sure you guys check that one out. Now, you guys are probably gonna be very surprised by this one. One of my favorite fragrances, another one in my top 25 in my collection, and this one is going for this price is crazy. Just know I'm gonna grab a backup bottle of this just so you guys know I am definitely getting a backup bottle because I cannot believe this price. A 100 ml bottle of Bleecker Street from Bond Number 9, which is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. This one is going for $150. And this is for a 100 ml bottle of Bleecker Street. All right, so I'm gonna get a backup bottle of this because it is really hard to beat that price. And again, use that code BOX, they get an extra 10% off, $150. One of my favorite fragrances of all time, especially for the springtime. It has that very freshly green cut grass kind of vibe in here from Violet Leaves. You also get some sandalwood in here, some caramel, some blueberry. There's a blueberry core in here as well. This is a dynamite fragrance. So guys, check that one out. Cannot beat that price. Now another fragrance that's gonna be for sale from a house I've explored this house a lot this year, from Unique Luxury, and this one is called Kutai. Kutai. And guys, this is a boozy fragrance. It has some whiskey up top. Kind of smells like Nasamaro Baronda. And I know Baronda came out first, so that's why I make the reference in that order. But this is an amazing boozy scent. Now this one does perform better than Baronda in my humble opinion. So this is one I think you guys need to check out. It's about exploring these fragrances, guys, and being able to do it at a more cost effective. So this one I think is retailing right now for $168. And again, that's down from a full retail of about $250, $265. A lot of fragrances range between $250 and $300. So it's somewhere in that range. So you'll be able to save over $100 on this one. So check this one out from the house of Unique Luxury. This is Kutai. All right, guys. Now the next fragrance that I recommend is one that I saw at a great price. Is another Bond No. 9 scent. Now, this one is a lot hard to find typically on discounted sites. Even places like eBay, when you find this one, it's a little bit higher price point that you're gonna pay. For some reason, this is, I guess, is regarded as one of the best, or maybe it's harder to find, I don't know. But one from Bond No. 9 called New York Nights. The bottle's gorgeous, first and foremost, of course. And this one is actually discounted right now for $176. All right, so again, if you go search for New York Nights Bond No. 9, most of the places that you're gonna see it is definitely over 200. It's usually around that $250 price point. So at $176 with an additional 10% off, I thought that this one was definitely worth mentioning. It is one of my favorites from the brand for the cooler temperatures. It really features the note of coffee. So check this one out as well, guys, while the discount is going on. Again, it's only for 24 hours, but this one is called New York Nights from Bond No. 9. All right, guys, another fragrance that's in my top 25, I'm pretty sure in my entire collection, is from the house of Amouage, and I was very surprised at the price on this one as well. This is Reflection Man. A classic, a beloved fragrance in the fragrance community for good reason. This fragrance is absolutely amazing. It features white florals. You have some jasmine, some sandalwood going on here. Again, just an amazing fragrance. And this 100 ml bottle is going to be on the site for $156 as well. So, guys, you got to check this one out. Use that 10% and get an extra 10% off. If you have been wanting to get into niche and you haven't really ventured in, or if you're just starting to get into niche, this is one of the fragrances I highly recommend. This is one that I think is really safe to recommend to most people, and they're going to like it. Now, it's a little bit powdery, but if you don't mind that, amazing fragrance. So check that one out from Amouage. That is Reflection Man. All right, guys, I got a really sexy fragrance coming up for you guys from the house of Initio. This one is called Side Effect. Again, this is a dynamite fragrance. This is beloved in the fragrance community as well. Easily regarded from this particular brand as one of the favorites for a lot of people outside of Oud for Greatness. But again, this one is Side Effect from Initio. This is tobacco, and this is a cinnamon fragrance right here. Again, I really enjoy this one. Again, it's a really sexy date night fragrance. And this one is discounted right now for $171. So you can find it on the site, $171. Again, use the code, get 10% off box day. And I think this is one that's definitely worth picking up if you're trying to add some niche to your collection as well. All right, guys, now another one of my favorite fragrances that, I thought was worth mentioning from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian, Oud Satin Mood. If you guys have been following my channel, I know you've heard about this fragrance. I love it. Definitely one of my top 25 fragrances in my collection. And that's what I wanted to do, guys. I wanted to kind of highlight some of my absolute favorite fragrances. I wanted to highlight some of my favorites and, give you guys a chance to hopefully, introduce yourself to it or add it to your collection as well. This one retails for about $300 if I'm not mistaken, and it is on sale on the website for $234. And then again, you get the 10%. So check out Satin Mood. All right, guys, and last but not least, another fragrance that I would recommend that you guys check out. This one from the house of Parfums, and this is Enigma, or of course affectionately known as Creation E, but this is the Parfum Cologne concentration of that fragrance. A classic. This, again, not as concentrated, I would say, as the original, but still just as good. The scent DNA is exactly the same to my nose. And guys, this is a steal. I think this one is retailing for around 200, maybe 210, somewhere around there. So again, just another one that I would recommend. There's a lot of other fragrances on the site that are full bottle worthy, obviously. These are just 10 that I wanted to highlight. So guys, that's it. Those are 10 fragrances I wanted to, like I said, mention. I wanted to highlight these 10. Make sure you click on the link, go over there and check them out. Even if you don't get the 10 that I mentioned, there's a lot of other fragrances at great prices that you're going to be able to find for this sale. Again, just a friendly reminder, this sale is only going to be going on for 24 hours. So from the 25th through the 26th of December at 11:59 p.m., the sale is going to end. So, again, while you can, I'll link it down below. Make sure you head over to fragrancebuy.ca and pick up one of these or something else for yourself. That's it, guys. That's my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today. As always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. I know you guys don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Then don't forget to make sure you take a few moments to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks out there that you think could use this information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your boy, Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace, and once again, Merry Christmas from me and my family to you and yours.